Gyokeres, call him whatever you want, the Swedish Greek striker from Sporting Lisbon is back in the newspapers, as well as pretty much every player under the earth. But we'll stick to the stories about Manchester United and the players we've been linked to. Sunday is the day of fairy tales. Let's see if there's any truth to the fairy tales today. I'll start with Talk Sport. Talk Sport are saying that Arsenal's Premier League rivals believes the Gunners will win the race for Sporting striker Victor Gyokeres. Mikel Arteta has made Gyokeres a priority target ahead of the summer transfer window, and the hotshot Swede is open to the move. After bagging a whopping 52 goals so far this season, he could be just what they need and force off competition from, amongst other, Manchester United. And I said it before, and I could say it again, United aren't prepared or aren't in don't have the option to compete for Gyökeres at the current stage. Clubs like Liverpool or Arsenal will definitely be more attractive to the striker than Manchester United. That's just the way it is. With how we've been playing for the last few seasons. When the Europa League obviously gives us Champions League football, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it will be enough. But Ruben Amorim wants him, so let's see what will happen. Caught offside also saying something about Gyökeres. They are saying that Arsenal have made an opening bid for Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyökeres. And if you go to Fiachas, I don't know the name of this or how to pronounce Portuguese names, but they are saying that Manchester United face fierce competition for Victor Gyokeres, and a reunion with Ruben Amorim is not likely, as Arsenal have made a move for Victor Gyokeres. So pretty much every Sunday newspaper, if you want, have said that Gyokeres is on his way to Arsenal. We'll see. I do not know. All I know is that we have not made a move for him. Currently, we do not have the funds to make a move. We're not in the competition to make a move, and it will be difficult for Manchester United to pull off in the summer. From The Mirror and Simon Mullock, chief football correspondent in The Mirror. He is saying that Chelsea are ready to pay the £5 million compensation clause to send Jadon Sancho back to Manchester United. And I said it before, I'll say it again, United have not heard anything that will make them think that Chelsea will pay them £5 million just to not sign Jadon Sancho. And United aren't looking to bring Jadon Sancho back. Sancho isn't looking to come back. If Chelsea is to break the deal, which United aren't prepared for them to do, they will start selling him straight, possibly to Dortmund, but he will not come back to Manchester United. But that's another story. It will probably go on for the last few weeks of the season, but Sancho has played a big part of Chelsea's form this season, which has been pretty decent. From Fabrizio Romano, he is saying that internally Barcelona are still considering Marcus Rashford as an option for this summer. Maybe maybe we could fool him into buying him, who knows. But with Barcelona's financial trouble, it is not something you should bank on them doing unless they're selling. I don't know where they're going to play him, to be fair, but if we manage to offload him to Barcelona, happy days. Happy days. Sky Sport with, who's the journalist? Leo Thomas. He is saying that Manchester United and Chelsea have been tracking Barcelona's promising youngster Juan Hernandez Torres this season. Both clubs are considering whether to trigger the £5 million buyout clause in the Spain under-19s contract this summer, as he turns 18 in July. And this one is actually quite interesting because United this is the kind of transfers that Ineos is looking at. This is the kind of transfer that makes sense from a financial point of view, and this sort of signing is the ones that we are more likely to do than not. So £5 million release clause for a talent we know we will probably have him for a few years, and he'll go back to Barcelona like everybody does. When they become good enough, they want to go back to Barcelona. And well, I would say this is one to follow. Absolutely. Manchester Evening News have a banger of a day. They are saying that 8 players are set to leave Manchester United. They are saying, even if we qualify for Champions League, Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Jadon Sancho, and Terrell Malacia will all be leaving the club in the summer. The club is working to sell Casemiro in the summer, as well as Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen, and Victor Lindelof will leave the club with a contract expiring. That's Manchester Evening News. But they are saying that United are looking to sign the goalkeeper Vanja Milenkovic-Savic for £17 million. They are saying that United are looking to sign Gyokeres for £85 million. They are saying that Liam Delap is a target for £30 million. And they are saying that United will swoop in for Matheus Cunha from Wolves for £62.5 million this summer. And everything we could say about that, it's from Sean McCormick in Manchester Evening News, and I would just say that he's just gambling, I think, because he is not a sport journalist. He is, and his title says it here on the top of the article, which is why you shouldn't trust Sunday's newspapers. But he is a sport content editor, so he makes stuff up. That's basically what he does. He makes stuff. And he did this with this article, and United isn't going to sign Gyokeres, Cunha, Delap, and Milenkovic-Savic. I could tell you right now, that is not happening. But if you say enough names that United are going to buy, you're probably going to hit on one or two. And the same with people leaving the club. You don't get any praise for saying that Christian Eriksen will leave Manchester United at the end of his contract, do you? It's just Sunday newspapers. Oh. If you're still not sure, then Sunday newspapers aren't telling you the truth. They never are. The Athletic are saying that Mason Greenwood could return to Premier League in the summer, as several Premier League clubs are looking to sign him after his very good year in France. He scored again yesterday for Marseille, banger of a goal. And it is said that Mason Greenwood wants to return to the northwest of England, which doesn't leave him many clubs. To be fair, it's Everton, Liverpool, United, City, Burnley, potentially Leeds, depending on how you look at it, but it's not that many clubs to go for him at that level. So I'll be surprised if he does that. I think it's an Italian journalist, Nicolo Sirica, are saying that United are looking at the potential of signing Sandro Tonali, but is facing competition from several other clubs. And ESPN is saying, are they quoting the same? Or is he quoting ESPN? I don't know. Still, not happening. It's just not. The Times are saying that Job Bellingham could go from Sunderland to Borussia Dortmund, but United is still monitoring his transfer movement. And just final story, I have to bring the Sun in on a Sunday because we all know what the Sun is. The Sun is saying that Andrea Onana is determined to stay at Manchester United despite Ruben Amorim wants to sign a new goalkeeper, and he thinks that he will still be the first choice goalkeeper next season. Obviously, he's never going to go out and say that he wants to leave the club because of loyalty payments and such. Ugh, sorry. But yeah, that was the transfer stories. Sunday newspaper. Just leave it. Don't believe it. It's just not worth it. But I'll keep going through the Sunday stories just to debunk it, just to say that could be true sometimes. Today, nothing. I've not received any news from the club since my last transfer talk, so I'm not going to pretend to have news. I'll rather just say I don't have any news from the club. And I'll see you again tomorrow night, hopefully with news from the club at 7 UK time. Take care and good night.